Hey guys, it's good to be back with you for chapter 4. There's a few things that stood out to me that I was really encouraged by and that I really liked that Elise talked about. One, just being that God created our bodies, and part of that creation and part of the fall was just that our bodies aren't going to last forever, and that this is a temporary dwelling, and they are made frail. And she talks about just it creates a need for us to need God because our bodies aren't perfect on their own, and that we need God to help us exercise and help us make wise food choices. And I'm encouraged by this just because, like, I have a herniated disc in my back and 3 bulging discs in my lower back, and a lot of times I'm discouraged and frustrated by what I'm not able to do physically, and I feel limited. But this does draw me closer to the Lord. It gives me an appreciation for what I can do, and it helps me to have compassion for other people that are struggling physically. And so I should encourage you to look at what your limitations are, and whether it's an injury or just maybe your metabolism or however you're limited, and seeing how God can use that for His glory and honor. The other thing that I liked was just when she talked about restoring the years of loss. So maybe that there have been years of abuse to your body. Maybe you've overeaten for a long time, and so your joints are sore, or you have diabetes or something like that. God is always wanting to restore us. Our hearts want to make us new, and wants to help us on the path to healing. And so there's just no room for despair because God's with us and He cares for us, and He wants us to worship Him through the way that we eat and drink and everything to be to His glory. And so He'll provide that. Like, He's not going to ask you to do something and then not give you a way to do it. It's going to be hard, but He's going to provide for you. So she says, don't despair. God can still use and fill you. So even if you suffer, you can still find freedom and purpose with your body. And so I hope y'all are doing great. And yeah, just leave your comments on the page. Thanks.